Good evening, class. We're continuing on from our last lesson. We were discussing about what I was expecting in the course. Um, for grading and what you'll expect in the following weeks, we're looking at numerous things. We're going to be looking at tests, which are formal assessments, projects, which will be primarily the biggest part of your grade, as well as rubrics. With the rubrics, um, they will be how I grade your projects. You will also be expected to comment on your fellow students. That is part of every rubric grade. So how you look at other students and evaluate them will also be just as important for evaluating your grades. For our next couple of weeks, in lesson one, be 50 points. We are going to have discuss Half Life. We are going to discuss what it means. We will be doing a FET lab for 25 points in that week, as well as an Edge Elastic. FET lab is an online lab simulation, while Edge Elastic is an assessment software that we use to create online tests. This will be a 10-question multiple choice test. In lesson two, you'll be expected to create your own lesson. You will be creating your own instruction for your students to learn by. You'll be creating a vlog on YouTube over the three types of radiation during fusion and fission. Um, in lesson three, you'll be creating creating two separate projects, both which will also be graded by rubric, and one will be a podcast over nuclear history. In this case, is nuclear tests. The second one will be a blog over nuclear chemistry. For this case, it'll be Chernobyl. They'll be both be worth 50 points and graded by rubric. Objectives for the 4 weeks. The first week, our intro unit will be I can know my peers and my teacher. My second week, I can calculate the half-life sample of uranium or carbon. Third week, I can recognize and model radiation. And fourth week, I am a writer of the history of nuclear chemistry. All of these I expect to be completed through competency, which is in this class greater than 60%. Week one, we'll be doing it through EduBlogs. Week two, we'll be completing this through YouTube. Week three, we'll be completing this through week one will be doing this through FetLab and EduElastic. Week two will be YouTube vlog, and week three will be our, of course, EduBlogs again, as well as our podcast. Thank you. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out at adam.carlin@gmail.com.